Alright, hello everyone, and now welcome to, well, I believe this is game 2 or game 3. One of the games didn't actually quite work right loading, but this is once again going to be random hero versus random race, random hero. Here we have Zveroboy spawning over here on the top right hand side of the map as the red undead player. Meanwhile, over here on the bottom left, we have players spawning as the blue orc. Orc versus undead in this particular 1v1 matchup, and we'll try to figure out what type of heroes both of these players will be trying to go for. Have fun mostly. Good game, good luck. Alright, so yeah, I guess he's pretty much spot on saying, you know what, it's very disingenuous to say good luck to your opponent. Good game, good game, have fun is probably much more in line to how most players feel, as we are going to be looking into an Altar of Darkness now coming in as well. My co-caster is watching with me, and I need to tell you, Arya, this is a random race, random hero matchup, which means your first hero could be anyone.
Cool.
Alright, so we'll see what it's going to be. Normally, what are the orc heroes? What do you think?
It might be Blade Master.
It might be Blade Master. What is another orc hero?
I'm trying to think of other ones, but Blade Master is the only one.
Yeah, Blade Master is usually the one that pops on out of here. But do you know what? With the random heroes, you can actually get like an undead hero too.
Whoa!
Or a neutral hero. So we'll see. You don't know what a neutral hero is? A neutral hero is like the panda or the Beastmaster or all of those heroes here. I don't know if you can actually hire anyone from the tavern or if that's a break of the rules. The Pandarian Brewmaster or Chen Stormstout, the little doll back behind me. Yeah, that's Chen Stormstout. Alright, let's take a look. It is going to be a Pandaren Brewmaster coming out and coming in from player. Meanwhile, on the other side here, we still don't know what boy is going to be coming. No, his name is Mojo Dark Ale.
Could you just call him Chain?
You want to call him Chen?
Yes, please.
Alright, so, no? Chen Stormstout is a specific panda in the world of WarCraft.
And it looks like that.
And it looks like Chen Stormstout. Alright, so in comes... well, I'm just going to call him the Panda. Pandaren Brewmaster coming in across, trying to do a little bit of damage. When was the last time you saw a panda trying to do a bit of harassment? He could have tried to do a lot of Breath of Fire across those 3 ghouls there, as we are looking to now see what the undead hero is going to be. And the undead hero is, well, not undead at all. Farseer coming across. So Farseer with Crypt Fiends looking to do a little bit of damage here. And the synergy may just be all thrown off. The panda is sitting here, could get a Breath of Fire off. Is it going to try and get a Breath of Fire off on the Ogre Warrior? That is the big question. Breath of Fire gets it, picks up the item. No, Farseer gets the item, but the panda gets some of that experience as it now tries to get away. Could turn back around, getting a little bit of damage, as my daughters are just saying hi to all of the creeps now. Alright, a quick ensnare here. Panda perhaps going to try to come across, could try to get another Breath of Fire. Misses that one Forest Troll Trapper, though, as he is going to try to get another shot off here. Alright, a little bit of damage, pushing back this one particular panda, as the panda's already down to 260 hit points. Forest Troll Trapper doing a little bit more damage there. You can take a look. That one Forest Troll Trapper will get finished off by that Spirit Wolf, as the panda is now low on hit points. Heading back home, Voodoo Lounge. Voodoo Lounge already getting constructed here. We are already nearing tier 2 as the panda makes its way back to the bottom left. You can take a look. The barracks is now up, but only one grunt, I believe, is currently out on the field anywhere. Yeah, right there, sitting at 20 over 40 supply, as this panda will be forced to retreat back. Meanwhile, a boy is going to set up an expansion here over at the 533 Ogre Magi Forest Troll Trapper. And we should be looking at perhaps a Necropolis or at least some Ziggurats to offer a bit of protection. Fast expansion attempt coming in from Boy to, well, perhaps finish off all these Troll Trappers. A Grunt is now going to make its way over and put pressure onto this one particular Crypt Fiend here, but it looks as though it's just going to get cleaned up. Alright, more Ziggurats coming into play, and we are still sitting at Necropolis. Only one Nerubian tower here, and if there is a way for player to perhaps use or get a second hero and then put in a lot of pressure with these bestiaries, he could come out ahead. Now, the strategy could be just straight up going into Wind Riders, knowing that his opponent does not have, I do not think he has web yet. Without web, Wind Riders would actually just shut down the expansion very quickly, as long as there's not too many Spirit Towers. Ziggurats are up over here. Let's take a look at what's going to be happening next. As you can take a look, Crypt Fiends are doing a good bit of damage, trying to fight back across all of these units here. Meanwhile, Keeper of the Grove. Alright, Keeper of the Grove, a very powerful hero here. Could come across, just perhaps get an Entangle off. There's a Breath of Fire. Are we going to see an Entangle? There you go. And one Acolyte is going to get taken out already. Second Acolyte could get taken down here in just a moment, as the Keeper of the Grove getting in that a little bit of that damage. Going to go ahead and Entangle another one right there. Keeper of the Grove sitting at level 1. As you can take a look, the Haunted Goldmine is about to get taken out, but the Panda is going to be, well, forced to use a Scroll of Town Portal. There is an Entangle Chain Lightning onto the Panda, and that was a critical failure. Player, what is he hoping to do here? Trying to take down the Haunted Goldmine. Raiders now joining in. Speed Scroll being used here, as this Raider didn't get the memo about getting out of town, and down it goes. The Haunted Goldmine down to 115 hit points, but still ends up staying alive. Some repairs are underway, as the Keeper of the Grove does need to retreat back. No Clarity Potion on him. We are going into Raiders now, and Raiders going up against all of these units here. A couple of ensnares. Farseer, however, is sitting at level 3. We are still at tier 1 with a Spirit Tower out onto the field. Keeper of the Grove does not have additional mana, and this does come as a shock. I would have thought Player would have used Entangle to just shut down these Crypt Fiends. Crypt Fiends fall very quickly without the cover of a Death Knight. Panda now comes across through the center. He's just going to perhaps get caught in transit, now being forced to retreat back. Meanwhile, back off to the north here, Acolytes, Raiders, and a Grunt finishing off Raider, Grunt, and Keeper of the Grove, finishing off an Acolyte, excuse me, as the Farseer still wandering back around here. A new Acolyte is perhaps lying in wait, ready to make the dangerous journey out, but decides to head back home, knowing that, well, this is not a good spot for it to be. Let's take a look back across here. Is Pillaged researched? I do not believe so. No, Pillage is not researched at all, as we may see the Altar of Darkness getting taken down. It looks as though the Panda is going to be able to get into position, but he has taken a fair bit of damage as well, as the Altar of Darkness is going to get taken down here in just a moment. All right, Keeper of the Grove is in that back position. Raider, come on, a couple more shots should finish it off. Panda does not, is he just going to hit it? Yes, what does not hit it? What is going on here? Player making some critical mistakes. Panda perhaps could try to go for a Breath of Fire, does get one, but a Scroll of Healing quickly counteracts that there. Chain Lightning, Panda gets taken down for the second time, and a little bit of just sloppy play coming in from Player this time around. As, yeah, it looks like Boy is just going to end up finishing off all these units here. There goes another Raider. Farseer with that Chain Lightning at level 2, able to finish off more. Altar of Darkness is going to be able to start summoning up a next hero in just a moment, as the Necropolis is about 2/3 of the way through. Farseer looking to finish off the Ogre Magi creep camp here, picking up a Potion of Greater Mana and a Potion of Greater Healing. Has plenty of mana and hit points, and will have plenty of harassment here. Raiders going in and diving straight up on this Spirit Tower isn't going to end up working out well, though. There goes the Farseer. Farseer is in position, going to go ahead and try and focus down some of those units. Grunt is going to easily get taken down there, as the Farseer gets to level 5. Level 5 Farseer? Someone... A seer is someone who can look into the future, and a farseer, I guess, is someone who can look far into the future. Farseer now wandering back around across here. Keeper of the Grove gonna rejoin in on the fight. No Clarity Potions still on that Keeper of the Grove. I thought the Keeper of the Grove would have switched the overall strategy, but instead things are just not working out. Farseer sitting at level 5 and does have a Potion of Greater Mana. We are going to get an Entangle, but one Entangle on a high hit point Crypt Fiend is not going to do very much unless you have the units to back it up. Keeper of the Grove shows back up to the party. Looks like he's going to try and put some pressure on. Meanwhile, back across over here, the Shadow Wolves are looking to do a little bit of damage, put in a bit of harassment as they are just wandering back around. Economic advantage for Boy as well. There goes another peon there. A new round of wolves have been summoned up as we are going into the slaughterhouse. All right, are we going to be looking at a second hero? I don't believe so. Meanwhile, Panda is going to be coming across here. There is a bunch of Spirit Towers and Nerubian Towers already being constructed. Raiders trying to get into position, not able to squeeze in. This is a very, very tight squeeze indeed, as the Acolytes are now being brought over to try and, well, get some repairs through. A bunch of... Well, a Breath of Fire coming across here. There goes one. Chain Lightning, however, doing a lot of damage. Crypt now showing up to the party, and this is a horrible spot to be in. The Panda will be forced to try and back on out. Meanwhile, the Ziggurat is being repaired, and massive repairs underway. Farseer is in a great spot here to try and fight back out. It looks as though a handful of Raiders will get taken down. The Farseer has a Potion of Greater Mana and should be using it at this point as the Keeper of the Grove falls at level 1. Demon Hunter now alongside the Farseer. Demon Hunter could perhaps try to get some mana burns off going straight after all of these units here. Farseer still has 150 mana. Not quite sure what he's waiting for. Could easily finish off all of those units. But player does end up giving the GG as, well, Boy able to take this series 3-0. A little bit of background is in order though. I believe Boy had taken a bit of a hiatus from the Ace Cups. And with that, new players were able to emerge, player being one of them, but in the end, still falling to Boy. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.